I'm telling you, this Mickey Mouse Cup is a big fucking joke. There's only two teams that win it every goddamn time. The Gold Cup? Are you kidding me? North America sucks at football. USA? Garbage. Mexico? Rubbish. Always loses in the round of 16. Only made it to the quarterfinals once with all those people that live in that country. You're going up against a bunch of tiny island nations in Central America. For everyone knows that it's USA or Mexico in the Gold Cup. It's a Mickey Mouse Cup. What I'm wondering is why doesn't Copa America include the entire region of the Americas? It's Copa America, Cup American, the American Cup. Why isn't every region included? It's not the South American Cup. I mean, come on. No one. I do not watch the Mickey Mouse Gold Cup at all. In fact, I don't even watch the USA in Mexico. Who do they beat to get to that final? The Gold Cup is a joke. I am on the Gold Cup table right now. Out of all of the 25 Gold Cups, the Mexico and the United States have won 17 of them. The last time that a nation outside of USA and Mexico won the Gold Cup, I see, is the year 1989 by Costa Rica. Costa Rica, 1963, 69, and 89. Canada, 1985, 2000. They're barely among the contenders in the last 20 years. Honduras, 1981. Haiti, 1973. Guatemala, 1967. So maybe to start out, the Gold Cup had a lot of parity to start out with. But the fact is USA and Mexico win that tournament. And I don't know, maybe if it's for Team USA and Mexico, they know this is a Mickey Mouse trophy, that it adds to their list of honors or whatnot. But no one gives a shit that Mexico is the best team in North Central America. How do they do against the best of the world? That's the kind of standards that you have to set as a nation. This is what Italia does. This is what, I get it to a degree that population does help those countries like Brazil, but other populated areas like China, for example, they do not have among the best footballing team in the world, which is why they want the World Cup to begin with, to have 48 teams so UEFA can add China to the equation, to the fan interest, to the overall ratings of the World Cup. And that's what it comes down to. But as far as the Copa America, this is the American Cup. Mexico are a big enough country to do well to qualify for the tournament every single time. Why can't we just add Mexico in the United States to that tournament? The United States, did they make it to the quarterfinals against Argentina in 2016? Didn't they? Maybe this is what makes Mexico better. Is that you have to go up against Brazil. You have to go up against Argentina. You're among the biggest countries in the Americas. Why? This is what Mexico needs. They need to get rid of the Gold Cup so they can try to establish some rivalries with the rest of their region. This USA-America rivalry doesn't get the best out of either country. It's a Mickey Mouse rivalry. I mean, this Gold Cup, they need to scrap completely. I never watched the Gold Cup. What was it, 2015, 2014 or so? I watched the Gold Cup final. I think the USA lost to Mexico there. They don't beat the best in the world. And this is not the South American Cup. The United States and Mexico should be playing in that tournament. Now, if you're carnival in South America, you shouldn't fear America or Mexico. Just say, hey, we can take you on. They should not exclude them just so they don't lose to any of those countries and make their own teams look bad. They shouldn't do that. You saw how 2016 played out. I mean, face it, Mexico and Argentina was 1-1 in the 2006 World Cup. Why don't they want to play against the best? You see, America's a joke, but I don't know if America ever becomes like Brazil in football. If America is going to be very diverse like Brazil someday. Brazil is the most diverse country in the world in terms of adding all the high genetic characteristics of each ethnic group all together, which is why Brazil excel in all of their expressiveness and all that. And what if America, if we do that and we train kids at 6, 7 years in a dual school football academy, man, America can become the best in the world. And being involved in Copa America is the best thing that can happen to USA and Mexico. Each of them. They got to play against the best on a yearly basis to prepare and to condition your national teams to face off against the best. The United States could become an elite football nation someday if they do, if they're committed into the development aspect. Mexico, the players don't play enough overseas or whatnot. They're paid a higher wage in the League MX compared to the rest of the players that come in to join the league. Does that keep Mexico players in? And not like Irving Lozano of Napoli, for example. Remember Jimenez of Wolves, and, the other James of Mexico, Chicharito, for example. So there have been some good players that come out of Mexico, but the fact is they haven't done much. Playing this Gold Cup seems to be a kryptonite in the World Cup. It really does. They need to be a part of Copa America every single time. The United States got fourth place in the Copa America. This was I never knew that the United States got in the semifinals because the United States beat Ecuador in the quarterfinals in 2016. But no, Mexico doesn't want it now because they lost 7-0 to Chile. 7-0. I mean, now I remember that game actually did happen. That's why they don't want to do it. And if they were competitive against Chile, I hope they would have had a commitment enough to be involved in a Copa America. But this is my view that this is the American Cup. It should feature every region of America. The American Cup, aka Copa America, should feature every region. Northern America, Canada, United States, and Mexico towards the central, and then Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, the rest of South America. America needs to try to go win Continental Cups. Why aren't we getting USA and Mexico involved in this? Oh, we love our USA and Mexico rivalry. We love our transport between our nations. Mexico and USA fans travel to USA and Mexico. This hosts the Gold Cup finals. There's nothing golden about the Golden Cup at all. Such a big fugazi. All you win is, I'm better than Mexico. I'm better than America. That's all the Gold Cup is. It's regional bragging right bullshit that can happen in a friendly. That is my big problem right now with the USA Mexico is this Mickey Mouse rubbish fucking Gold Cup. Now, you can change that anytime during the next 6 years. My bold prediction for Mexico is that, well, because they keep on shouting their homophobic rants against gay people, that's part of their custom, they're being threatened with missing the World Cup from UEFA. Now, the Mexican Federation, I'd be surprised if Mexico misses the World Cup, but Mexico, I think, can end their knockout spell in the Americas in 2026. They can make it to the quarterfinals potentially. Now, when we break down the round of 32, does that... I mean, if you win a knockout, it don't make a difference because you only got through the weaker round. And this new World Cup format is garbage. Teams got to park the bus, hope for penalty shootouts, not play with nothing to lose and whatnot. You're this first time nation, a group of three. You have two really great teams and one great team. You're just glad to be there anyways. But no, you have these teams parking the bus, and we're going to bring it to penalty shootouts. And you have these weak 48 teams is too much. It should be only the best 32. The current format, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's all about a money grabbing operation. It's what UEFA wants. So we're going to see some crap teams in the World Cup. Maybe some rigged matches for China or India. We could say that. These are big countries that represent a lot of marketing opportunities, market share of ratings in the following rounds of the World Cup. But if China, India are going to be put into the round of 16, for example, the quarterfinals, because this is a 32 team format. Me to watch some Copa America matches and have the USA in there or Mexico in there. See how they do against them, I don't want to do that. I mean, South American teams, they could use those teams there. Now, the groups could feature rivals or whatnot for each region. I think once you get through the regional rivalries, then you have the best teams from the regions of Central America and South America and the knockouts of the Copa America. That's how the design of the tournament should be. Is that regional rivalries in the group stage, then you combine the best of each region. You could do like USA and Argentina or Mexico and Brazil, for example. That kind of thing. And the Copa is a Chile way. I mean, it's a South American tradition. You can still play a kind of small South American cup, like a, quarterfinal 3 match at most kind of format. But that's how it should be. We should not see any Gold Cup anymore if we want to be taken seriously, America, in football. Only way you're going to be like Brazil is you want to play like the West. That's what I recommend. And kind of do not have much optimism that we can see this happen, but I believe that it is the best thing for both Mexico and America. Exposure. I mean, the exposure of Mexican players to other top leagues and American players in the Premier League. Like, if you expose yourself to the top competition, you should be aiming for more. That's what happened to USA and Mexico. If their federations are committed to building an actual winner. So that's what I propose. Enough is enough. It's real meaningful change or not. That's what it comes down to.